It's been nearly 57 years since two men from Stratford disappeared while they were fishing on Lake Huron. And tonight, a public appeal to find help in solving this case as police look to track down some of the men's relatives. CTV's Krista Simpson joining us now with some of these new details for us. Krista.
Tony, police say this is a historical case they still hope to close, but they no longer have contact with the two men's families. They're hoping by making this public appeal, it will lead to finding biological relatives willing to share a sample of their DNA.
29-year-old Neil Wormsbecker and 30-year-old Hank Halff were last seen on October 22nd, 1967.
They went out fishing from Goderich. There was a storm that came in. They were last seen just south of Goderich out in Lake Huron fishing.
Their boat was found not long afterwards, but not their bodies. Now, the Ontario Centre for Missing Persons and Unidentified Remains and the National Missing Persons DNA Program are hoping to close the case.
They have DNA that's on file from found human remains that have been located in the Lake Huron. And they've asked us to see if we can obtain some DNA samples from any remaining biological family members to compare with their DNA that they have on file to either rule out these two individuals or confirm it's one of them or both of them and provide some closure to the family.
The two men were from Stratford, and police spoke with their spouses at the time of their disappearance. But police no longer have contact for family members. They're hoping this appeal will lead them to some relatives willing to provide a DNA sample.
The DNA sample is not very intrusive. It's probably just a buccal swab that they would take from the inside of your mouth. And that sample would be forwarded up to the DNA data bank and provided to those agencies so they could compare it with the ones they have on file.
Police saying even though many years have passed, it's still important to find answers as to what happened to Wormsbecker and Halff.
They're considered missing until proven otherwise. So even though the case is historic, it's still unsolved for us. It's a case that we revisit every year, and we try to look at new ways to solve this case.
And anyone who believes they are a biological relative or perhaps has a lead on where a relative could be found can contact Huron County OPP.